Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy P Funk, thinking right out here in my lab. What I do for you. I got some nice for you today for all you masters who want to be masters of oneself. This is a lesson for you. Let's go. That is 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission. And I'm on it. Oh, this fly's pissing me off. Excuse me. And I'm on it. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, aka self-mastery. Right thinking way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice when daily will do what? Help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through? Yeah, because that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my yacht, be true. Self-mastery is an art form that has to be what? Learned, acquired, and then mastered through what? Years of practice. Well, I ain't got that long. Wait a minute. It ain't about how much time you got. It's all about you getting what? Self-knowledge. So right thinkers, let's talk about what self-mastery is. Self-mastery is being comfortable in uncomfortable situations in life. Layman term, maintain your cool when the situation ain't cool. Same thing, concede, side, tomato, tomato. All right, today, tomorrow, same thing. But let me give you my concept of it. But the whole idea of knowing thyself is mastering every aspect of oneself. Those are elements that I give you from 1 to 5 is nature. Ra, sun, fire, shoot, air, the earth, and breathing, And you got tough newt, the water come above, that's water. And you got the earth in heaven. Those are 5 elements. Next one is the first man, Asar. Y'all call him Osiris, okay? We are the sons of Osiris. Our mother is Aset, Isis, okay? His queen and other half. Together, you have spirit, you have wisdom, and intuitive knowledge. We are the offsprings of that. We are aspirants. We are good human beings. All we have to do is what? Remember or know thyself. That's the goal for all human beings in the flesh. Moving on. Conceptually. But self-mastery meaning having that concept and understanding and then implement it. That's the story of life. How do I know that? Moving on. That Bible, again, story of life. If you practice it, you'll see. You walk that thing. I know a brother who lived that book, and he ain't missed a beat. So much respect for the book. I talk bad about that book. You know how I feel about that. But the brother showed me, I get it. Again, if you're wrong, and you know what you thought ain't what it is, you got to be willing to change. If that, you just be in the a-hole. I learned a lot from paying attention, listening, saying, wait a minute, okay. But I got a bunch of Christian friends and fellowship with. I love them. But I also got information about what they do that, I might lose a few of y'all after this, okay? But this information, we're in the information age, I'm going to give you information. How about that? So I put that on your onus on y'all to deal with that. But I got some more stuff for you. But let's talk about mastering oneself, aka self-mastery, or layman term, know thyself. Okay, let's go. Now, if you're letting, went down the wrong way. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Excuse me. In life, if you let in your life situation on a day-to-day basis control your life, your mood, and how you doing it, you're not the master of yourself. Self-mastery is having control of all of that. In the morning, pray. My morning meditation, my workout in the gym, come here, do my lesson. That's what I do. That's just a phase, and that's normal, and that's cool. That means I have what? Control over what I do. Self-mastery is making sure that's done along with other stuff that you have to do also. Well, I ain't have time to do it. I couldn't. No. If you know me, certain things you know what I do and how I do it. I went to the gym this morning, gave my dude. He said, what you do? I said, I'm a teacher. I'm philosophy. He said, oh, I didn't know that. I said, okay, let me ask you a question. Do I carry myself like a wise man? He said, very much so. I like that. So it ain't about what you say. It's more so what you do. And when people recognize it, they'll respect you for that. And again, self-mastery is over a period of time of you what? Knowing how and what to do and what any situation that confronts you in your daily life. Again, the routine part is routine. But now, when situations come up, arise, how do you handle those situations? Maintain my cool. Maintain my cool back in the day was no matter what go down, I'm cool. When I got ran up on, I was cool. When they came put the guns in my face, I was cool. When me and one man got in the bullpen together, I was still cool. And I maintained that as what? My statement for who I was as a person. I couldn't give a damn what situation it was, but I was always going to be cool, no matter the situation, good or bad. I ain't bragging about no, but bitching up, no, I'm cool. Why? I'm going to maintain my integrity. That's what I'm based on, and that's all I got. Like my man Tony Martez said, I got my words and my balls, and I ain't breaking them for nobody. So if you expect me to act or be a certain way, I ain't that dude. Moving on, that's all. And I know that about myself. Well, after years of practicing it, I ain't just hoping and wishing and guessing. If you know me, yeah, that's it pretty much. So, again, the way to reach self-mastery is stick to what you believe is best for you. My pastor got that book. I got a library full of books. I got books stacked up on both sides of me at my desk over here. Everywhere I got a book. That brother only carry one. I'm impressed with that. Why? Much respect. And the fact that he got there his way, I got there my way. He's the saint, I'm the sage. Why? I went the long way around, so to speak. But the fact that when you get there, you don't question how they got there. That's my point. And as a master of self, he's the master of himself with the philosophy in the Bible that he chose, and is doing fine. Okay? Excuse me. But the way to reach self-mastery is putting the work in, staying true to it, aka staying cool, and what? Not acting a fool. I've never seen this brother lose it. We done been in some good situations, been in some not so good situations, but the brother never. And for me, I got nothing to watch. I ain't losing mine either. He can say the same thing on my side. Why? Because no matter what, I'm going to be a certain way. Be a good situation, a bad situation. In handcuffs, whatever, don't make a difference. I'm going to be cool. All right? Understand that. And I'll never personally act the fool. Person that's beneath me. I can't do it. It ain't in me. Simple as that. Okay? Moving on. But I have personally reached a level of what I call self-control. Okay, self-mastery, know thyself. Why? I handle every situation. I'll acquiesce to every situation in life as I do all the time and have been trying to do all my life with integrity, respect, and understanding. I've gotten better at that. Why? I don't complain no more when things don't go my way. I'm getting better at learning how to just take it. Okay? Ain't no big deal. Why? I get over it. Some people can't take constructive criticism. Some people can't take not getting what they want, not getting things their way. I'm not that person. Why? That's self-mastery. Learning how to do best with less. I can do more with less than most people do. Why? I ain't needing all that. I know just what I need. Simple as that. That's why. When you can maintain your cool in what? Uncool situations. Right? I've been in a bunch of them. And one thing I always pride myself on, I've always maintained my cool. That's self-mastery. Mastering yourself in any situation to maintain your integrity, or aka your cool. The wise man says, when the situation you're in, no matter how chaotic, how whatever it is, you still got to maintain you. You don't control the situation. You do control you in those situations. I'm fully aware of that, and I'm fully understanding that. Why? That's the philosophy that I practice. Again, what I learned, I put to use to see if it worked. Before I give it to you, I'm already done did it. I remember the Star movie. Remember in the movie, everybody, whatever going on, and he's always the one that's what? Cool. My boy was M. Night Flint, or my Dean Martin played Matt Helm. Okay? And those guys had a little something else going on. Why? They knew themselves. They knew what, when, how to act with the situation. So they was always what? The cool head ones. When everybody else is freaking out and panicking. When everybody else is freaking out, they cool. Think through the situation and then become the hero. Okay? That's what you should be doing for yourself. That's what self-mastery is. And you see one every now and then. Ain't a whole bunch of us. Ain't a whole bunch of them kind of guys. All right. Like I said, ain't a whole bunch of people at the top of the pyramid. My man told me you ain't gonna have many friends. I can agree. Now, when I won't let daily life situations take me out of my cool, my zone of at peace with myself. Why? I'm at peace. When I was agitated, when I was depressed, whatever it was, I wait for a chance to express myself. Just couldn't wait. Physically, didn't make a difference. I just want to get it off. Okay? Walk around with a chip on my shoulder with attitude. No apparent reason, just because I was ignorant. Now I know that now. And AKA, I had a laid back attitude when it come down to whatever situation going down. Don't expect the rise out of me. Don't expect me to wild out. No. That guy freaked out. That ain't in me. I ain't built for that. And again, self-mastery is knowing, like I know now, is pretty much cool. Same thing. Just, they don't never let me see you sweat, all that nonsense. No, I just knew, listen, what I was doing, whether the stick-up man got me or the police got me, I'm still going to be cool. And a lot of people talk that good talk. I asked my man, was I cool? Yeah, he was cool. Okay, that's all I care about. But all I want to know was I cool. I know what we went through. I was there, but I'm maintaining. I have always been cool. A nickname from my grandmother, Daddy Cool. From a young age, I was cool. What did he buy? Woman had a certain way. He had a swag. I always had that. Well, I see my dad. I just following him. I'm doing what he doing. I walk right in his footsteps. Whatever he did, yeah, I'm doing it bad. Okay. Again, it's how you feel and think about oneself. And back then, it was all ego. Now, I had an attitude, again, I had what? No self-control. I was off the hook. Okay? Just wild. But when it came down to it, I was cool. I'm ready to pay when it came time to do my time for the crime I committed, I was cool then too. Just then, you got 5 years, it's like, boom. What the hell? Momentum fell out. You ain't going nowhere. I'm the one going. What you falling out for? I never forget that. That just always sticks in my mind. I took mine like a man, no Denzel. Stuck it out there. I was proud. Oh, okay. I think he got a little offended, so he took it the wrong way. So, moving on. But yeah, I'm always going to put my chest out, poke my chin up, stick my head out. I had, to prove to myself that all I thought I was. I am the man I think I am. I'm not going to let nothing change that. And no one else that I am I'm cool. I'm the cool dude with the knowledge of self-transplant. I took cool to another level. God got a cool guy now. Well, I told you, I'm God's gangster. I'm the bad guy. My pastor, he's the saint. I'm the sage. Oh, I just found out about my dude, Legba. Okay, that's my favorite dude. I got a lesson coming from him. When I put all this stuff together, I found out that that's the God between spiritual realm and the earthly realm. He walks with a limp because he walking on both sides. I love that concept. So I'm gonna do my homework on Legba. I already got a little stuff about him, but I need enough to do a show on. I got it. All right, moving on. That's the rabbit hole. That's my next rabbit hole. I'm still doing this. I'm working my way through Legba. And I'm gonna have to hit y'all over the head with some bad news for you Christians, but it is what it is. All right, what we got? Self-mastery. Okay, I had to, yeah. But now when you take what you don't like and enjoy it, like Mike Tyson said the best. He said, what do you call it? He said, doing what you hate and act like you love it. Yeah, I get it. I get that 100%. But I'm saying, so when you can take what you don't like and enjoy it, okay, you're becoming what? Master of self. When you can push through something that you really don't want, and you know that, and you still do it, that's gaining self-mastery. That's what they saying right there. Mike told the same thing. Now, when I was ego tripping, if things didn't go my way, they wasn't going no way. Yeah, my way or no way. That's what my ego attitude was back then. And because of a position of power and all that nonsense, I got away with that nonsense. I ain't proud of that now, but I remember them. Man, I was P. Diddy on steroids. I just wasn't doing that nonsense. I don't do men. All right. But when I was tripping, but now today, it's not about me getting my way. I took it personal not to complain when I don't get my way. I used to make man, if I didn't get my way, hell breaking loose. Why? I ain't happy. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. All right? But I've come to realize one thing. It ain't all about you, dog. So when I don't get my way, now, because I have self-knowledge and I'm getting a little wiser, I'm a little more flexible, I don't let what I don't get mess up my day. I'm getting better. I told the only dude I talk to about my personal issues is my pastor. We do that back and forth. I let him know. I said, dude, I wasn't too pleased by the situation. He said, well, brother, right? You stick in there. You're the only one who can do that. And what's funny, I have my own mind. I'm my own person. When I reach out for my dude and ask his advice, it's never what I think. It's always something different. And I hate it because I can't argue. When he said, I like, but that's what good advice to do to you. It'll make you cringe and growl and fight. But if you use it, things will work out right. If you're not going to take the advice from the person who you went to, why go there? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And this brother ain't been wrong yet. How about that? Moving on. In life. Okay, why? The same thing, he like me. He do that book, well, I do my right thing, because he lives it. He ain't going to deviate. No. All right? Now, back to the day. Now, when you're at peace, and that's where I'm at in my life, I'm still laughing, because why? Man, when life is good, what you expecting? Bad to come. Why? I'm getting gooder, okay? Why? I'm good square. Why? It's only getting better. Ain't nothing bad happened yet, and I ain't looking for it. Why, man? I'm just enjoying the ride. And remember, joy and pain. They know behind all the joy gonna come with some pain. I beg to differ, and I'll let you know when it comes. And when it happens, I'll let you know. But watch this: when you're at peace, Hotep, supreme peace, and you content with yourself, man, you can knock me over with a feather. I'm just giddy, okay? But when you all this within yourself, you're not worshiping, no relationship will change what? You're good all the time, okay? When you do what you're supposed to do, you're always good. And when you're doing the right thing, your mate in your relationship, when you're doing your job, they benefit. They should. They only got to just appreciate it. A lot of people get a good man or a good woman and take it for granted. That's if you're not the best, or giving your mate the best, you're the problem. Male or female, don't care. I bring what I bring to the table. And I'm never going to shortchange you. Can you say that? In any event, anything, I'm going to bring mine. That's what I do. Okay? For you, with you, about you. Don't make a difference to me, but that's how I do it. All right? What we got? So, I get down here. Okay, yeah, right here. Now, okay, then that. So, now, I had to, okay. I put it myself. Now, when you take what you don't like, we out here now. All right, here we go. Now, when you're at peace, it's easy to accept things that what some people disappointed or not getting it. No, I'm not, man. I ain't be for none of that. And I'm getting better at just realizing, boy, it just feel good. Why? Not to verbally complain and moan and groan about something that didn't go your way. Ooh, 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 pity me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm getting better at living that concept. Why? I don't bitch. I used to get angry, okay, for what seemed like to me, no reason, okay, looking for a fight. Why? Because when I don't get my way, somebody gonna pay. Somebody gonna pay. Why? I'm pissed off. I'm upset. So I'm gonna vent this on somebody. You know people like that who just, for some reason, just mad. You don't? Check the mirror. I told you, when I give you examples about people, which is normal, and if you think you ain't seen nobody like that, or you don't know nobody like that, you might want to check the mirror. I keep telling you that. You're supposed to see this in everybody. A lot of us see everything and everybody except themselves. I look at me first. I see all my flaws, but what? I try to correct them. Okay? Mask it, whatever. But idea is to correct it. If it's not right, write it. If it's wrong, stop doing it. Moving on. All right, let me get this. Oh, I'm talking. Oh, Lord, I ain't halfway through. All right, let me stop talking. Let me wrap this up. Oh, yeah. No. Now, nothing what? Nothing that happens in my daily life at this time, I can't handle. Why? By doing the right thing. If I don't like it, if it's what to do, that's what I'm going to do. That's what self-mastery puts you in position to be responsible to do just that. What you're supposed to be doing. Not what you want and not how you feel. That ain't easy. Oh, that ain't easy. It's easy when you just let it go and you can just, you got, no, you got to be framed and stay the same. Not like the guards in England, they not moving. That's their job. Okay, I see people trying to make all that nonsense. And none of us was pissed off and they didn't salute him. How smart is it? We already how smart he is. Okay, now he come to mind. Whenever I think something stupid out, his first thing come to my mind is that guy. All right. But now, if things don't go your way, don't let that ruin your whole day. And some people wake up in the morning and from the saying good morning or hello, they pissed off. They got nightmare? What the hell is that about? Some people wake up grumpy. Okay, but if you're happy, you know it, man, I ain't grumpy at all. I used to be grumpy. I used to growl. I do a whole bunch of that. You hear me say used to. That means I don't do it no more. If I'm still doing things, I ain't getting better. You can't claim and say you are. All you gotta do is do it. They recognize that. All right. Now, the difference in being an enlightened being, right thinkers, and the ignorant of self is like night and day. Same thing, opposite. Those two opposite things. If you're a right thinker, you ain't ignorant. Okay, you doing the wrong thing, you ain't a right thinker. Simple as that. They don't go together. Now, for me personally, after 35 years of daily practicing of what I call now right thinking philosophy, but I had to went through books, philosophy. I done went through a lot of stuff to get there. I have it now. Master myself. I don't need to master the book. Master the philosophy behind the concept that's in the book, because this right here, information that's, it ain't argumentative, it's just information that some people ain't gonna like. I already know that, so you know how I feel. As long as it's the truth, let's go. I got you. All right, now, I have reached that level of what I call self-control and maintaining my cool over this. I should be down here. I went backwards. Oh, here we go. Not 35 years. Now, every morning, I wake up early. Why? I'm excited. What? To get my next day going, and my goal is to be what? I'm prepared for greatness. being my best self in what? In everything I do. I don't cut corners. I don't know. I don't just be, no, straightforward all the time. Yep, all the time. That annoys some people. Why? Well, can't you take a break? Ain't no days off. What day off? I'm living. This is how I live. Everybody don't get that. You gonna take that shit out? Nope. All the time. When kids get that special outfit, whatever, they want to wear it all the time. Superman had to take off his. Well, he might put clothes on, but he kept on his outfit, so call me Superman. I ain't taking it off. How about that? I wear it all the time, everywhere I go. Don't leave home without it, okay? Well, yeah, it's my new gun. All right. Oh, man. What is it? Okay. Right thinkers. Okay, whoa. Okay, but yeah, now, in relationships, understand this, of any kind, you have to what? Deal with what? Your mate with what? Love, not hate. If they doing something you don't like, it won't work that way. If you attack them, they're not going to receive it. Nobody accepts constructive criticism well. So if they doing something you don't like, you got to figure out how to slip it in there, so to speak. Yeah, I've been married a few times. Trust me. I ain't a marriage counselor, but I know some things you got to do. Baby, am I fat? No, honey. You lie. Nope, I just told you what you wanted to hear. You don't want the truth. They don't want the truth. Well, that's another lesson. But yeah, I'm a truth teller. So if you don't want the truth, don't ask me questions. I'm not going to dress up the truth. Okay? I'm going to give it to you the way it is. All right, let me wrap this up. I'm having too much fun again, talking too much. Where you going? Right thinkers, don't let situations dictate our actions. What? But your right thinking will give you what? Good action. And guess what? That's what recognized by God. That's what earns you your blessings. And nothing else in nature. What you know, no, is what you do. And when you gain self-mastery, watch this. The goal of all right thinking and right thinking philosophy is for all those who practice it is to reach what? Self-mastery, a.k.a. to know thyself. Through what? Daily practice of the philosophy I lay out for you that I'm giving to you daily. You practice it, you implement it, you benefit from it. Now, it took me over 30 years, I hope it don't take you that long, to master, a.k.a. to know thyself. Well, I did a whole lot of other stuff in between and, here and there, but about 30-some years. But you can do it a lot sooner than that. Why? I can get you there quicker now. I know the way. You won't have to do a whole bunch of running Mulberry Bush. I can a little shorten the trip for you. How about that? That's what I do for you. Now, again, my motto, I do what I do for you. I love the segues of your right thinkers. I appreciate you. And that's what drives me to do what I do for you. You, the comments, the return views, all that. I'm knowing somebody paying attention, so I'm here for that. Okay. If I can reach self-mastery, I want right thinkers to be like me, not like Mike. Why? Everybody can't jump and do what he do, but everybody can know themselves. That's why. Ooh, I got that one in there. That wasn't my attempt. I just worked that in. That's ad-libbing easy. All right. The person with me and my dude. But if you understand and you know God from what? Your daily way of life, and that's the best way, you will be rewarded when daily for just what? Your way of life. Forget what somebody else think and feel about why. That ain't who you should be trying to impress. I'm impressed at him. And that's a lot better than these clowns. Why? Because what he give you, they can't. That's why. Again, I'm hitting them at the ballpark. This is the last one. I'm about to knock it out. Okay, here we go. Don't know you. All right, wrapping it up. Again, appreciate you tuning in, right thinkers. When you work for God, and your job is to help enlighten your people daily, you will be blessed. Trust me. Why? I am. I'm speaking from experience. That's the lesson. Hope you got it. Hope you enjoyed it. More importantly, I hope you use it and reach that level for yourself. Come on up. The weather is fine. There ain't too many people up here. So if you make it, you did a good job. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100 minus the date. So I know that my right thinkers who have what? Mastered themselves and passed away. Because if you did, we don't die. We multiply.